They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Back to pass, it's Hall. Looking for the score! And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. He lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Washington. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Fired in there, but incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The run to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Manning. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hall. Throws for the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for space, it's Howard. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. After that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off-play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with a pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, what a move. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Catch in the middle, it's White.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Complete on the comeback. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in, it's Webb. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Lost to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's White.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The give from the gun. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. The Terrapins come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. Gets it out quickly.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
This time it's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. To the air, it's Hall. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now after the short completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Setting up the screen. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Howard. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Hall. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Flips it out in the flat. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a cut! And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield. It's Washington. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Knocked off his feet. And the Terrapins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. He's got it. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Dropping back, it's Hall. Right on the money. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want. Bowls his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move, it's McLaurin. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Washington. Here's a heat. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, and this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Hall. Looking to the big tight end. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Takes the handoff. It's McLaurin. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
To throw, it's Hall. Lost one deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on third.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Washington. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Terrapins are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On the ground, it's Howard. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. He's in open space downfield. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have one period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Oh, he's got some space. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's second in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. Makes one man miss. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Hall. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Howard.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Wants to fire on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. It's complete on the right side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll try the run. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Hall. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Turning it on. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
One of the reasons this offense exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch at the 10. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Here comes the offense on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to throw, it's Hall. And they can't make the connection on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Manning. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Offense in a split backfield. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right back to the well. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. wants to return it. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation